processing, no? So you are there na in the United States. What does a typical workday look like? Your day in the life as a nurse?
We're just like working here 36 hours per week, like 12 hours. So technically, we just need to work 3 days, 3 nights, and then 4 days off. Like 4 days, you'll just be doing nothing. It's your off. So if you're into sports, you can just like go play whatever sports you wanted. You have a lot of time for yourself for that 4 days. So yung ano lang is, of course, here sa United States, lahat sa'yo, food, yung paglilinis ng bahay, of course, you'll be the one doing those. Like your laundry, you need to wash your own laundry, mga ganung bagay. So, but it's doable since you do have like that 4 days off. And then you just need to work 3 days or 3 nights. And then at the same time, on that 4 days, if you wanted to um, do overtime, because that's like too much already for you to rest. And then, of course, if you need more money, then do overtime.
You've mentioned the work, di ba? The days of 3 days working in the United States. So how different is nursing in the US compared to the Philippines?
As far as I remember, in my experience, I'm working like 8 hours per day, and then different shift. Like you'll be working days, you'll be working night tomorrow, you'll be working afternoon after that, and then I'm working like 6 days per week. I only have one off, so that one off, you'll just be sleeping at home, or parang like, yeah, you'll just be resting, and then tomorrow you need to work again. But like in here, yeah, I'm from work today, so I'll just be sleeping. I'll be resting. Tomorrow, I do have all day for whatever things that I need to do. So yeah, I would say like the work life balance is more appropriate in here.
Parang napapanood ko nga yan sa mga ibang vlogs, di ba? Mostly of the Filipino nurses are overworked and then they have, no, sabi mo nga, di ba, 1 day off lang.
Mhm.
And then there's a lot of, ano, the scheduling, no? Sometimes you're morning and then
Yeah,
you will be, ano, advised to work night shift and then mid, no?
yeah.
In US ba, when you work, is it straight 3 days or
In here, where I'm working, I just don't want to generalize it, but like from what I heard, most of the time you have the chance to schedule yourself. We are doing self scheduling in here, so I can schedule for like, for example, for the next month. I'm seeing that I do have some errands in here, so I will not be scheduling myself, something like that. So, but there's just like requirement that at least every 2 weeks or 2 weeks per month you need to work weekend. So that's the only thing. But like we're just like doing self scheduling in here. Whatever days you wanted to work, that's the time that you'll be scheduling yourself. So it's not up to the manager. No, work here. Not like that. We do
mm,
have the flexibility that I wanted to work here, on this day, and then work on this day. Those kind of things.
wow, hearing it from you, ah. Para siyang pangarap ng ibang mga nurses, di ba?
Like
Kasi yung
yeah, because like
flexibility eh.
mhm, if you do if you do work in the Philippines before, it's just so hard to request for your off na on this specific day because kailangan ka nila and you only have one day off.
What are the biggest adjustments from living in the Philippines and then to Abu Dhabi and then in the United States?
Those three countries do have different cultures, of course. Syempre mag-a-adjust tayo lahat doon. Knowing, like for example, Abu Dhabi, it's a Muslim country. So you need to know, of course, their culture. Although Abu Dhabi, it's more on an open country compared to Saudi before. Wherein, from what I heard before, Saudi, parang, even though that you're friends, lalaki and babae, bawal kayo makita magkasama sa labas. Even though that you're not like touching each other. Makita lang kayo magkasama, bawal. Because that's like really sacred for them. But in Abu Dhabi, it's more open. You can go out with your friends na on opposite sex, but unless wala kang gagawin publicly. So those are the things that yung culture, of course, yun yung nakita kong pagbabago. And then knowing here in the United States, medyo ano sila, vocal sila on what they're feeling, on what they're thinking. So like the freedom of expression is like really used. So masyado sila kung ano yung opinion nila, straightforward, they'll be telling you. Like, sa Philippines kasi hindi tayo nasanay ng ganun, di ba? Wherein, we find it rude if someone will be telling us, like, straightforward. But in here, it's just like, they're normal. They're not saying that to hurt you. They're just like being straightforward.
How about the patient care? How do you compare it?
Yeah. So Philippines, of course, our resources is limited. So ang ginagawa natin is Filipino nurses are really well equipped pagdating sa pag-improvise. So, and whatever things, just for us to be able to finish our shift safe, yun yung mga natutunan ko and experience sa Philippines. But like working abroad, wherein they do have the resources, and also like yun sa Philippines, we don't have ratios, meaning wala kaming like unlimited ang magiging pasyente mo, or there's no like specific ratio na hanggang dito ka lang. We usually extend like, I don't know, more than 10 patients per nurse. But here in the United States, dito kung saan ako nagtatrabaho ngayon, we do have a maximum. We cannot exceed 4. Pag nasa 4 na yung pasyente mo, yun na yung hindi ka na pwedeng humawak ng ibang pasyente. Nakakapag-focus kami dun sa pasyente na kung anong merong pasyente kami ngayon, because I cannot have more than 4.
So that's the reason pala na, for example, dun sa experience, based on my experience. So sometimes, di ba, parang naubos na yung dextrose mo.
Yeah.
Tapos you're calling for assistance, di ba? So dahil sa ratio pala ng patient, between the so one nurse in 1:10.
Yeah,
Parang
or
ang tagal
more.
bago ka mapuntahan.
Yes.
Now I understand.
That's like sad thinking about how Filipino nurses are treated in the Philippines. And they cannot really blame Filipino nurses. Bakit mas gusto nila mag-work abroad? Living here or working here in the United States, we just like need to have maximum 4 patients. And then at the same time, the salary that we're getting, it's like really far from what we're getting way back in the Philippines.
Okay. Parang ang hirap pala talaga.
Well, it is hard, but like, how I'm taking it, parang, alam mo yun, who I am before is kung ano yung experience ko before. So I'm just like really thankful pa din na I had the chance to experience those, and para masasabi ko na I'm comfortable right now. Although I don't want to go back on that situation again, but I'm just like happy that I experienced it.
So how about naman sa career growth? So what's your how can you compare yung career opportunities, di ba? From based on dito ka sa Pinas and then now that you are in the United States?
Sa Philippines, I don't know.
Ano ba yung next? Di ba nurse ka? Next ba is head nurse? Ano yung...
Because in the Philippines, I took those ladders na nag-ICU ako, nurse in charge ako ng ICU. And then as what I've said, I transitioned to emergency department. I transferred there. They transferred me. And then I work as a staff. And then later on, I work also I was like promoted as a nursing charge. And then later in my career, I was like the supervisor for the whole hospital. Um, in Abu Dhabi also, yeah, I transitioned to like the team leader also on the whole shift. But like in Abu Dhabi, I would say mas mas lesser or mas slimmer ang chance mo to get into to get a position, because definitely they will be prioritizing um their own, meaning kung saan ka nagtatrabaho, if meron kang kakompetensya na like,
Local.
even though na the locals, new graduate lang yan, they'll be getting the position.
Mm. How
So, but
about
like in
the
here in
yes.
US, I don't know. I mean, or maybe I just got used dun sa mga positions already, and I'm just like happy where I am as a staff nurse because I'm getting everything. I mean, my time. I just like need to work 3 days and then off, and then yeah, my salary is fine, and then I don't know, or maybe, but like they're offering. If you wanted, you just need to apply.
Okay, so you are parang equally offered the
Mm-hmm.
openings or opportunities. And are there any requirements like do you need to study master's degree or any further needed education requirements
I
before you
would
get
say,
the
yeah. Sa ano kasi natin sa educational program natin sa Philippines, I think we are considered like the BSN pagdating natin dito, like the Bachelor of Science of Nursing. Aside from yung iba dito sa US, they will be studying for 2 years for them to be able to have the associate degree, and then later on they will be able to apply for the NCLEX examination, and if they pass, they will be an RN, but they need to study 2 more years for them to be able to have the BSN degree. And then
Mhm.
usually those people who are in a position in here should have like the BSN degree. And then that's uh, we qualified as Filipinos because studying in the Philippines qualified as a BSN degree here in the United States. But it still, if you do have a master's degree, a doctorate degree in nursing, of course that will be your edge to others if you really wanted to have like a position in here.
So kapag pala graduate ka sa Philippines as BS Nursing, edge na
Mhm.
yun from the other countries. So when you go in the United States, you are considered as a nurse na talaga, di ba? Or
Yeah,
kailangan, hindi mo na kailangan mag-aral pa.
yeah, you don't need to study unless yung kagaya ng sinabi ko na ang ano mo is associate degree ka of nursing. Associate degree ang natapos mo 2 years. But pag natapos mo yon, you are qualified to take the examination for NCLEX. And if you pass, you will be a registered nurse and you can work as a nurse. But for you to have that BSN degree, they need to study 2 more years for
Mm.
them to be. And for us, yeah, ang entry na natin dito ang entry ng karamihan ng nurses here is BSN degree na sila. You just need to take the NCLEX for us to be able to have the license to work in here.